Так, что теперь?
We have to get out of here.
Понял. Нас же задержали.
Good for him. Marie's going to the surface. The outside world. Let's find a way to get up there.
Давай.
Cooper here. That was I think it's fair to say the girl, to reach the surface, to use the service elevator. I suggest she borrow one from one of the setting a destination marker for.
An old Zager cassette. Marie used a blue keycard to board that service elevator. If I'm to get to the surface tonight, I'll need to find a keycard like hers. I hope they can't see me here.
Не должны. Это что такое? Ну, иди сюда.
Good idea. We can recharge here.
Да.
The arc suits are effective in protecting their wearer against tasers.
Дырочка.
P0 here.
Welcome to my domain.
Нормально нашел.
Care to purchase new abilities? Reveal present locations on the map. Presents radio communications. Reveal present locations on the map.
50 голды не хватает.
Sorry to see you go.
Вильям. Электронное мошенничество, хищение, отмывание денег. Хотел что сделать. Хотел это сделать.
see what he's got on him. Got it.
Так. Дискета считается за голду?
Welcome to my domain. Sorry to see you go.
This spot looks good. I hope they can't see me here.
Remember to silence a body scanner before sending.
Берхаммер Вильям. Агент Купер. Код Луи. Дефицит внимания. Синдром Туретта.
Good idea. My bad.
Welcome to my
Блин,
domain.
серьезно?
Care to purchase new
За книжку.
abilities.
Значит,
Nope.
в смысле нет? Я хочу, чтобы было да. Блин, какая
Picked a good place. I hope they can't see me here.
Check in.
Ну проще их на самом деле аэрозолем чпокнуть обоих. Сейчас мы так поступим.
Over there.
Prisrack, they see me.
Heading our way now.
Get that threat level up.
He almost got me.
Блин, жалко, что 2 потратил.
I'll hold on to this.
Если я успею.
Oh no. Prisrack,
Following the subject.
and he sees me. Good idea. My battery.
Welcome to
Да,
my
блять, за книгу
domain.
тоже не дали, серьезно.
What are you buying?
It's getting low.
Leaving so soon.
The door won't budge. The door's been locked. I need assistance.
Заново начну. Просто начну заново. потратил деньги, да?
To my domain. Come back anytime.
You picked a good place.
Как он не слышит, я вообще не понимаю. Какие-то умственно отсталые просто.
I hope they can't see me. Here.
На, мне показалось, что они работают. Думаю, что за бред. Я что, книжку забрал, что ли?
All's quiet here. Check in.
Не помню,
Окей,
что это
Вент.
открыто. Она разве была до этого открыта? Странно, странно. Ну ладно. Мне даже легче.
It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
Нашла о чем вот думать. Так, это что, поверхность? Это... А, это тот самый лифт. Это жидкость, вода, походу.
This must be Terminus. It seems almost alive.
Единицы, нули.
This must be what the headmaster's protecting us from. Whatever it is. I don't want to
Дуня шрам. О, 4-0, да, придется брать. Четыре, ключ, один код, понятно.
There are challenges that improve
много
ability.
Super Time Force.
Ой. Ой, приятно.
The Morning Bell newspaper. Weep says this is where they print the headmaster.
Ложь. А, это самая газета.
Fellow citizens,
Не хочу даже. Бред это слушать.
No more to.
Реально, такой бред. Невозможно слушать.
Hello, Morning Bell staff. This is Quinn Derringer.
Так,
Security Mandate 714 requires the installation of a confinement room in your offices. The Prizrak need to expand their footprint in Terminus prior to the arrival. Pardon our progress this week as we take a few measurements and knock down a few walls. Please consider this a friendly merger and not a hostile takeover.
Sisters' lives. Do you think we'll find a keycard around here? Good idea. My battery was running low.
Certain Prizrak in this area of the facility arm themselves with gas grenades. The effect will knock its targets unconscious. Sweet dreams.
P0.
Надо быть аккуратным, да? Нормально они тут карцер отбахали там. Так, ладно.
Welcome to my domain. Character purchase. Platform recepts radio communications. Come back anytime.
Не пойму, туда можно зайти или нет? А, вот можно. Что тут у нас? Макдональд. Геймер Иисус. Биг Мак, тяжелый аллерген на домашних животных. Уклонение по вождению с просроченным намерением. Это одни что бандиты. Джонни, телевизор, большая комната, синдром волосатого постера, рэкет. Уважаемый Кларк, сказать, что отдел проверки фактов наш сущий разрушен происходит. Ваше бесполезное случите вместе. Что не понял. У Кларка есть этот призрак.
I don't know which dodgy back alley journalism school you purchased your press credentials from, Parker. But you must have caught ill the day they explained how a newspaper layout should look, if they ever explained it at all. This collage you left on my desk looks like it was slapped together by a blind child. You left no room for inserts, adverts, ears, or bleed. You know the problem with you, Parker? You're so caught up with the substance, you forget that above all, it needs to look pretty!
Все выглядит, да. Коусон, я не туда положил свое записанное интервью с директором. Если можешь, напиши что-нибудь прямое. Это что просто что. Эперсон, Джастин. Джей, мастер игрушек, аллергийных хомяков, то выкачивать. На целых игрушек. Напал на целых игрушек, проверяем. Так понимаю, вот этот с газом, да? Где там книженцы была? Так, ну сначала. Ну-ка, тут я ничего не пропустил. Сейчас мы этого сначала обкрадем.
Situation is clear. Huh? I'm following the subject.
Help! He's not a threat for now. Let's go for the steal. I got something. This may come in handy.
Raise the threat level.
Блин, камеры неудобно. Чё, он успокоится?
Threat level normalizing.
Going in to pick his pockets. Got it.
Вроде получилось. Это закрыто здесь, да? Отверточка.
Let's go for the steal. Got it. I'll be taking this. Prisrack, let me go.
То что тот никак не уходил. О!
Found a screw. Driver.
Apparently, Zega's death video has disappeared. This coming from my source in the Prisrack. More likely, they just didn't care for the ending, so they're doing reshoots. In this day and age, nothing's ever truly gone. Track down the unedited version. I would love to.
A Zager cassette.
Так, здесь можно пролезть. Чё? О.
Rubbish! Every last word of it. This isn't how I thought I'd spend the eve of the arrival. Oh, Senor Octavo. I am so sorry. I must come to terms with the fact that I'm at least partially responsible for your death. And now I sit here, adding insult to injury, writing more lies on the wall of your coffin.
Бухает там, что ли?
I'm done. I've ruined enough lives. I refuse to taint their afterlives too.
Ну да. Когда уже все, что уже можно было сделать, такое сделал.
You've reached Matty Sade at the morning bell. Please leave a message.
Кто
Hello?
этот?
Your
Библиотека.
stupid machine is on. No, I'm stopping it. Hold on. There we go. Mireille, how are you, darling? You loathsome. Ah, not well, I guess. I just spent the last hour getting slapped down by the headmaster because you thought it would be cute to create some pointless controversy around my drinking habits. You stupid.
Понятно. Сейд Мэти, это та самая Мэти, наверное.
Harold, are you sending me secret messages? Dear Miss Sade, let's not pretend the countdown to this day didn't begin the moment we hired you. As a seasoned newsman, I am disgusted to claim you as a colleague. You lack even a modicum of basic journalistic integrity and your investigative methods are grotesque and unethical. Blah, 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 blah. I have ignored your poorly researched writing for too long. But your article about Treglazov was a new low, even for you. That you would bend truth so plainly in order to defend a man such as him, and to do so without even the slightest regard for the reputation of this August newspaper is beyond the pale. Consider this letter your formal termination. Harold, you coward! You could have talked to me about this man to man! Wanker.
Нормально он мне так.
Have I made a compelling argument for metamorphosis?
You've been most illuminating.
And you've been a delight. Thank you for entertaining this nostalgic old fool for an evening, Miss Sade.
Please,
No, no,
call
what
me
an
Matty.
age.
And the only fool I see is the shaky-handed barman over there who went stingy on my gin. Time for one more.
I think another time. After this flight, I have 2 more, and then another lengthy voyage beyond that. I trust we'll meet again.
Perchance in metamorphosis.
Good evening.
Wait, you forgot this pendant thingy.
You keep it.
Усову ему подарил, тоже она. Он ей. Я не наблюдаю здесь ничего такого. Что может хоть как-то понадобится.
Okay, vent.
Пойдем полезли.
The screwdriver just broke.
Сейчас бы отвертки ломаться от одного действия.
Zager room.
Get that threat
What's
level
in
up.
here? I'm surprised the morning bell staff never noticed.
О,
A subject near to Zager's heart. He wrote about this very issue in the Poisoned Manifesto. As with everything, Zager saw it as a government cover-up in need of undressing. Zager kept lists like this one, to determine where citizens in Metamorphosis stood in case a revolution broke out. I guess I should be relieved he put me on the good side.
это непонятно, Мирей. Ну да, она до сих пор непонятно, что она за персонаж.
That would be Derringer's personal office chair. When it went missing, Derringer immediately blamed me. I guess we can close the book on that mystery now. However, the mystery of how Zager got it through the vent remains unsolved.
Taser.
When game designers sit down and think about what sort of game they should do, aptly described as it, I will let you in on a little.
Let's hear a Zager cassette.
You know what? You know what?
Чё?
Privacy is dead. Somehow, I'm still alive. My it's missing. And someone's been in here. I swear it. I know what you're probably thinking. And yeah, I am paranoid.
Threat level normal.
But you'd be paranoid
Proceed
too
with
if
caution.
everyone was always out to get you. I swear I put these pictures away before I left. Are they scattered everywhere? Maybe. Maybe was I just drunk? No. Someone was here. I can't stay here. Whoever it was, whoever messed with my stuff, they'll be back. I had to leave this place. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Keeping a secret from the overseer is hard enough.
Верховного смотрителя, господи, держать
It's
секрет.
nearly impossible.
Физически невозможно.
I have to
Свое
burn this
распоряжение
spot.
приступать прямо сейчас.
Still, this is a life, right? Show me a revolutionary who isn't living in their own and I'll show you a revolution destined to fail. Because when that fateful day arrives and technology betrays us, I'll be well suited for survival. I'll set up shop, string some tin cans together, and I'll start spreading that gospel. But for right now, I can't settle down. I can't. Gotta stay hungry, gotta stay lean. Living in shadow is a necessity in my line of work. You know what it's like?
Ой,
I'm like that rat, scratching around behind your walls.
не понимаю, зачем он всё на это
But one
говорит.
day, you don't hear him anymore.
Как ему тяжело,
You sit
типа,
there and you
что
hope
он
he went
готов
silent
на
'cause
все
he's
это
dead.
как бы бороться.
But in your heart of hearts, you know that rat ain't dead. He's off somewhere, making more rats.
Ну это хорошо он сказал про крыс. Мне понравилось.
Know your enemies. I'm I'm not talking about those that come at you with clenched fists, but with open arms. I'm not talking about that creepy old Victorian on the hill with the rickety shutter and the murder crows perched on the roof. No, that's too easy to see. I'm talking about the charming Mediterranean split level with the 2.5 kids in the yard. The one that looks warm and inviting, and you don't realize you're in a frame until you step inside and that big door swings shut on you. That is the real House of Horrors.
Да, он говорит об этом месте. Завуалировался.
A blind man could see through his brand of corporate evil.
Со стороны все выглядит типа замечательно, а на самом деле.
I'm talking about his mouthpiece, Maddie Sade, a resident journalist. A woman who's literally in bed with the overseer. Or has been. People talk. Anyway. I don't know what kind of journalist she was on the outside, but she's certainly sold her soul 1,000 times over in here. And what makes her so insidious?
Здесь вообще хороших, по-моему, нет. Ну, кроме вот этого библиотекаря. Ну и то, мне кажется, библиотекаря что-то тоже было.
That'll melt first and cause a grease fire when the revolution heats up.
Купер тоже. И, блин, я не помню у нее почти.
Through a megawatt smile. But for now, she's more dangerous than Derringer or any of those masked chumps. Even Mireille and all her empty promises have got nothing on Maddie. Actually, bad example. Mireille has got something on everyone. I've seen the files. Huh. You know? That gives me an idea.
Какая?
Zager here. Today, all Prizrak were required to report to the reading room for mandatory audience with the overseer. I'm sorry, correction. The few in the crowd were pleasantly surprised to find themselves graced by a visit from the big cheese himself. His Majesty treated our hometown heroes to a few select passages from his manifesto. And after all the applause, he even sat down to sign a few copies. So about this time, I'm off and wandering the halls, doing a bit of reconnaissance when some FOB Prizrak found me and dragged me along. As luck would have it, I had a manifesto with me. But it wasn't any old manifesto. It was mine. The edited version, where the pages are filled with righteous invective and disciplined truth. Like I've said before, my manifesto is the old man's death warrant. A summons for all the evil he's wrought into this place and beyond. Well, at least it will be once I can crank out enough copies. I'm kind of running a one-man opera here. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, all of a sudden here I am, being hustled up to the podium to meet the man himself. And before I can hide the book, he snatches it out of my hands, opens it up to the first page. Behind the mask, I'm white as a sheet. I'm waiting for him to look down and see my, improvements. I froze. And he just smiles, that big plastic smile at me, and kissed me as John Hancock, under the words, "Best wishes." He hands it over. Off I go, and, well, here I am. I wonder if that smug Treglazov could appreciate the irony of signing his own death warrant. I know I do.
Он не обратил внимания. Шестая.
I have a treat for you today, kids. Today, I have got a book review for you. No, it's not the manifesto. It's one of the Overseer's earlier efforts. It's a little self-help manual from the late 90s with this rather dubious title. There it is. Defrag Your Mind. The Pursuit of Happiness in a Computer Age. This could be the biggest waste of printed pages ever to burn a bookshelf. I mean, this makes Mein Kampf look like Anna Green Gables. On page 1,
Так, на
he
первой
states,
странице
and
выделяет,
I'm
цитирую,
quoting here, disorganization
неорганизованность
is the
единственный
single
серьезнейший
greatest threat to the
серьезнейшая
continued
угроза в
existence of
продолжении
modern
существования
society.
современного
So,
общества. Вот так, ребят.
not
Не
genocide,
геноцид.
not nuclear proliferation, not government oppression, not Wall Street. Clutter!
Так хаос все это и создает.
Oh, man.
Все эти. Хаос не
I
может
wish you
быть
could
из
see that.
ничего.
This is gotta be the
Что,
ugliest dust
блядь,
jacket
реально,
photo I've
что
ever
за
seen.
дебилизм? Ты что
Awful
законченный,
tie,
конечно.
worse haircut, nice sweater, jerk.
Хочешь, чтобы эта игра превратилась в шутера, я ходил всех просто
Starts by
убивал.
reminding us that we're all essentially supercomputers with an emphasis on the word super.
Супер.
It's cute.
Какая прелесть.
Next, he
Далее
explains
она
how we can
объясняет,
simplify our
каким
lives,
образом
be even happier by cleansing our minds of thoughts that are
Так, погодите.
impure on the level of
Нечистых на уровне
psychological
психологической
honesty
честности и на
impure on the level of psychological honesty and filled with resentment and spiritual shallowness. Blah, 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 blah.
тополя, все такое.
Basically,
В принципе,
this
вся
book
эта книга
is all about the
вроде
whitewashing of the ugly
правды,
truth and recasting it as
переделки
beautiful
в
lies.
красивую ложь.
He thinks clutter's the problem. Well, I'd hate for him to see this place.
Такой не хотел, чтобы он, хотя если подумать,
On second thought, maybe I should invite him over
хоть не бы стал
sometime for a
попросить их
glass
некоторые
house.
добавить немного.
Blow his
глаз.
mind.
Взорвать ему мозг.
Literally.
В этом смысле.
Alright, I gotta go.
Давай.
This is Zager, reminding you, don't trust anybody.
Даже мне.
Not even me.
Я догадал. Он уже говорил, конечно, так. Так, раз, два, три, седьмая.
Zager here. Now, to all of you budding revolutionaries, I wanted to give a word of advice.
Так,
The best
лучше
way
спасать
to
огнем,
fight
чем
fire
больше огня.
is with more fire.
Мгм.
Why do
Зачем
protests fail?
протестующие?
Well,
Да,
protests
естественно, потому что
fail
они
because
ввязываются с
protesters
ножами
bring
в
knives to a
огнестрельную схватку.
gunfight. Nobody listens to a knife.
Ножами
If you want to get the Prizrak's
Если
attention,
призраков,
you need to learn to
то
speak their
если учить язык.
language. And a charged taser
Заряженный
or a
флешетик,
full
он
canister of
был,
P0
чтобы
says
сказать,
plenty
намного
more than the
больше,
first
чем
chorus
куплет
verse
припев
of
куплет
Kumbaya.
песни Кумбая.
I mean, what are you going to do? Kill them with
Говорит,
kindness?
который... Ну, в чем-то он
Good
прав.
luck.
Учитывая, что все призраки
A revolt should be
закончены этим.
revolting. Violence is the only
Заключенные
language these men speak, and brutality is their only currency. So, pay them back with the business end of a taser. Oh, they'll feel it in the morning. Believe me, I know. I have been tased and pepper sprayed more times than I care to remember. I was at a WTO protest once. I got hit in the eyes with so much capsaicin, it melted my contacts. It hurts. And that's the point. Because it hurts them too.
Да.
Listen, the uprising begins the moment you are willing to fight fire with fire. This is what you have to do. Destiny's online too, so pick up the phone already. This is Sager telling you not to say peace. Because peace is for chumps. Okay. Zager here. Gonna try a different format tonight. We're gonna... Hey! Hey! Sit. No. Just sit there. It's fine.
Чего с ним?
It's all gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna switch things up a bit, and yours truly is gonna conduct an interview. You may know my first guest from such crimes against humanity as the recalibration of innocent children and the rape and murder of privacy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big Zager Radio Hour welcome to one of the Arc Prizrak from Terminus Level 2! What? I can't understand. What? Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Here. Yeah, sorry about that. It pulls off the skin sometimes. Okay, so you're here, and you're here. It's a big show, so, introduce yourself. What's your name? Come on, say something. What's your name? Your mother.
Честное имя.
Your parents must have been horrible people. Okay, just Stop. Stop. It's okay. Hey. Hey. It's okay. Dude, seriously. You're embarrassing me. Stop inching away from the mic. Can't hear you when you do that. Okay. My first question for you, sir. Who are the pre-cals? Huh? Are they clones? Some kind of genetic experiment? Triglyzov's illegitimate kids?
What? I don't know. I don't have any association with the pre-cals.
No association, huh? That's
Кстати, да,
funny because
интересно.
I caught you red-handed beating up a little boy, and yet you're saying no association.
That boy.
Yeah. 3W.
He stole a uniform. He was armed. He was 95 pounds. He's a scared kid.
You want to tell me why Derringer and the lot of you are so worried about one of the pre-cals jumping off this little merry-go-round?
It's for the protection.
Right? How's that exactly? Huh? This is not going well at all. Do you want some coffee?
Ah! Stop it! They answer my question!
This is how an interview works. You gotta say things, dummy. Look.
Ну давай, скажи мне тоже,
Piece your pants.
где были штаны.
Oh my God, you did.
Обосрался.
Well, I guess I won't be borrowing your uniform after all.
Please stop.
Okay,
Please.
hang on, just... Okay. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today. Next week we'll do a call-in show. So, Zager out. Dude, it's so unprofessional. You can always find a crime.
Так,
That's their motto.
ты девиз,
That's their
мантра.
They tattoo it to the
Когда
inside of
вы
their
выгравированы изнутри,
always find a
всегда можно
crime, and
найти
it's true.
преступление,
You
это
can
правда.
find almost
Всегда можно
anything
найти
if you
почти
look hard
что
enough.
угодно, если поискать.
You know,
Знаете,
one
одно
thing
еще
you'll never
никогда
find, no
не
matter how long you search
Только
for
не
it,
ищите
is the end of a good
развязка
conspiracy.
хорошего заговора.
Just when you
Когда вы
think
думаете,
you
что
caught
уже
the beast
поймали
by the
зверя за
tail,
хвост,
you round a corner
вы
and discover
сворачиваете за угол, видите, что он
just
не
keeps
кончается.
going. It's never ending.
Этого нет конца.
It's all
Ничем не
tail.
хвост.
And while you're gunning
Пока вы
further and further down the
спускаетесь
rabbit
сюда,
hole,
вглубь колючки,
watching you.
для
They're
этого
waiting
они
for you to
просто
slip up,
споткнётесь,
forget to
забудете,
rewind, run a red
перемотать,
light,
проехать
or
на
play your
конфете,
T-Rex
бегут,
bootleg too loud after 10 p.m.,
T-Rex.
which you only did because your
Ваша
ex-wife
бывшая
won't shut up about you not having a square job like all her friends' husbands with their starched white collars and their paisley ties. Carol! But my point is this.
Дело не в этом. Вот в чем.
Think you're
Думаете,
onto
что
them.
они вас рубка.
They're onto you.
Это вы у них пока.
You try to track
Пытаетесь
them,
найти их, следите за
follow
ними.
them, find out their dirty little business. And that's just an open invitation for them to find out yours. So what am I saying? What? What am I saying? Am I saying you shouldn't pay attention? No, I'm not saying that.
Что-то да?
What I'm saying is,
Действуйте с
be
умом.
smart. When you tail
Когда
a
следите за
suspect, don't follow too
подозреваемым,
close. If the winds
близко,
change, they smell you
если
coming up behind you.
чуешь, что
I'm
происходит,
telling
слышите,
you,
что происходит,
you gotta be
действуйте
smart if you
самому.
want to unravel a good conspiracy. So rule number one,
Так, правильно номер один.
don't ask questions. At least
Просто
not out
устранение
loud
рисунка.
or to anyone that's
И тому
alive. Rule number two,
подобное.
you don't give a
Что вам
see them
всё
dump a
плохо,
body in the
если вы
marsh,
видите,
act
что
like it's no big thing. And rule number three, rules 1 and 2. If you don't ask questions, you'll never learn the truth. And if you look the other way when bad happens, then just get away with it. Best thing you can do is to make a scene. Make a mess of things, look like a screw-up. Once they've written you off as a joke, go be smart. You can't break a few eggs without making an omelet. Just don't let them know you learned how to cook. This is Zager. And I'm telling you, don't trust anyone.
Даже мне.
Not even yourself.
Ну это какая-то такая запись. Чё, все что ли? больше некуда вроде идти. Вот. Я так подумал, что на самом деле.
There it is. The key card.
А, карта доступа, я же за ней пришел. Господи.
Leaving so soon? You'll need more than that to get out of here. It's all right. They won't come in here. Apparently they're afraid of me. Or what I'll write about them. Would you like a drink? Or would it corrupt your coding? You're a long way from home.
I don't have a home.
Do you have a soul? Do precals have souls? I used to. Until one night, I went to bed with the devil. I woke up regretting it. But I did it again the next night, and the night after that, and every morning I'd look at what I'd written and issue an apology. But that wore me out. Sincerity is exhausting. So I started faking it. As a woman, you learn to fake an apology. As a woman journalist, that's all you end up doing. So what's your story?
I'm escaping.
Good luck with that.
Do I have a chance?
Stupider people than you have gotten further in life with less help. You do have help, right? I see. Well, I thought I heard you talking to someone earlier. So what's your plan for getting to the surface? Because there's a pair of armored Prizrak upstairs who like their jobs too much to let some empty-headed twit with a stolen mobile get the better of them. No offense.
None taken.
Well, I know a way to remove them. No blood, no violence. You won't have to get your hands dirty. You know what a news office calls their archives? They call it the morgue. The place where old news goes to die. But sometimes we'll bring a story back to life. Sometimes we'll raise the dead. Are you willing to summon a ghost or two?
Yes.
Then let's see which poor souls we're dealing with tonight. Edwin Chung and David Bowen. There are 2 data hubs on either side of Terminus, Atlantic and Pacific. Getting to them won't be easy, but you'll manage. Go, now.
I don't understand. What do we do when we get to them?
We?
Me.
Right. Find the Pacific and Atlantic servers. I'll call you when you get there.
Какие сервера? Нахуя она? По-моему, это запись с этого смотрит. Как убили библиотекаря, я так понимаю, это запись.
That was unexpected. Can we trust her? I'd like to think so. After all, she let me keep the key card. Or maybe she just forgot I had it.
Well then, it would seem Miss Sade is stewing in a broth of remorse. However, she does have a solid plan for dispatching those 2 Prizrak. I'd advise you and the girl to follow Matt.
put it there.
Так. Зарядимся.
Good idea. My battery was getting...
Обратно, да, получается? Идем. Так понимаю, эта глава, наверное, закончена на моменте, когда у нас подниматься.
Oh, bugger. Do you hear me? Hello, the both of you. My name is Matty, and I'll be your tour guide tonight. Are you back at the terminus yet? Go ahead and choose one of the two server wings, Atlantic or Pacific. We'll reconvene when you get there.
Ну, выбрал. Здесь.
Data keeps best when chilled.
Hardwired sedition.
All right, kids, you're on the right track. Work your...
Go south 1 degree.
Доброкачественный похуй, лодыжки.
Way through there to the server room. And mind the Prizrak. They've sworn an oath to protect the terminus, even though they haven't a clue what it is.
Why is it so cold in here?
Chariots obscura.
Going in for the steal.
Returning surveillance master.
I got something.
Здесь можно наверх подняться. Патрик Брэн. Сосунок. Капучник. Понятно.
Make preparations for the alabaster man.
Какой милый мальчик.
To borrow a phrase from C.S. Lewis.
Solaf, our bad government.
What's yours is mine.
Clear.
Блин, я не помню до какого момента. Спустимся пока так.
Second report.
Watch the southeast sky above the Perseus Gap.
I'll check his pockets. Got it.
Чё дело?
Physicists tell us that if you were somehow able to view the
Conrad and I are alike in only one way.
Resolve the bellwether issue. Repeat transmission.
Place is quiet. Huh?
Arming taser. Where's Rick? Jesus. Let me go. I'll check his pockets.
Situation's clear.
I got something.
7th century.
Блять.
Clear.
Metaphysical holding pattern.
This may come in handy.
Так, мне два есть, я так понимаю. Бермуду или Дилиджа? Заклятие минус 4. Коробка. Жена
Holding pattern. Repeat transmission. Chariots Obscura. Watch the southeast sky above the Perseus Gap.
Everything's good.
Let's see what he's carrying.
Wholesale cyber auction commencing in 3 minutes.
Nice.
Ну-ка, это куда идет?
A poet's pledge.
Понятно, что никуда. шокером придется бить. Что-то я забыл, я видел дверь. Я уже что-то не помню. Где она?
Nothing going. Nothing going.
То, что там челик лежит, ему вообще похеру, да? До сих пор очухаться не может. Господи, я думал, это...
Good idea. We can recharge here. Look. Pepper spray.
Welcome to my domain. Care to purchase? Sorry to see you go.
A Zager cassette.
Это Zager считается.
To my domain. Come back anytime.
А мне на ту сторону надо, да? Все, я понял.
VVVVVV is like when I first entered.
Strong government is...
Это вы чё?
Equipping taser.
А, все, я понял, что это зачем.
Situation is clear.
Вот оказывается, все проще было.
The overseer is a glutton for rob.
Is this what we're looking for?
Good. You're there. That pre-epic metaphor you see in front of you is the Atlantic server. Have your friend access it.
Чем мне эти сцены показывают? Или что? Я их обрубаю, или что это значит? У меня 6s, iPhone.
switch it on.
Это что?
Metamorphosis is so gloomy this time of year. Let's get out and explore the world, shall we? I wonder what the weather's like in David Bowen's hometown of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Select that location on the map.
Фиджи.
Wrong location. Yep, that's it.
Чатунга. Что мы делаем? В доме каком-то? Серьезно?
Where are you? Once again, I find myself sitting here, alone, talking to a computer with no one on the other side. David, I don't know what to do. I spent $14 on this microphone so that we could talk. I don't know where you are. I haven't heard from you in weeks. You said you would be able to call every day. June is having a really rough time at school, and Libby has impetigo, and Dr. Carter says we could get it. If you have a doctor there, please go see him. I don't want you to get anyone else sick. You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as an adult.
Nice. That could be useful. What else can you find?
Это мы у этого челика, да? Который там типа работает.
Can I help?
No, sir. This is your last home-cooked meal for a while, and you're gonna sit right there and not lift a finger.
That I can do.
I hope they feed you decently. Can't have you wasting away on me.
I'm sure they'll feed us. Are you worried about me?
Always.
This is a great opportunity, Les.
If it's so great, why didn't Mitchell sign up too?
Beth's family is loaded. Mitch doesn't have to take every job comes his way. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm making buttermilk pie.
You hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard you. That reminds me. When you get to where you're going, check your gray carry-on. I left you a surprise.
Did you now? Well, I should warn you. This place I'm going, they have strict rules about contraband. Especially contraband of a pornographic nature.
Relax. They're tasteful.
Then I should have no problem smuggling them in.
Ох. Дядя Богданов ему там отправлял.
Brilliant. Keep searching, you two.
Таблеточки. Так.
Oh, hey, Mitchell. I didn't see your truck outside.
David, your wife picked me up on the way home from the supermarket. I hope you don't mind. I took your last beer.
No, that's all right.
Hey, what you got there? Popping pills?
Huh? Oh, right. No, Libby's sick. Some kind of infection.
That's a shame.
Yeah, she's fine. These things ain't cheap, though. And I find out today they aren't covered by our plan. Pretty much the perfect cap to a week. I don't know if Leslie told you, but we're pretty upside down on the mortgage. Gotten enough late notices we could wallpaper the living room with them.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
Nah. You've bailed us out enough times. Can't ask you again. There's just no work right now.
Oh, man.
Такое ощущение,
What if
что
I told
Митчелл
you I
ебет
might have a
уже.
job for you? You're gonna have to travel, but the pay is real good.
You kidding? I'll commute to the moon and back if it means we can save this house.
You've got a nose for this. What else can we grab?
Hello?
Mitchell? Hey, it's
Leslie.
Leslie, yeah.
What's up?
Sorry,
Hey, don't be sorry. What's going on, darling?
We're in a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I don't know how we're going to be able to buy groceries for the week. David isn't responding to my calls. It's like he dropped off the face of the earth. The check he was supposed to send last Thursday didn't arrive, and now I don't.
Hey, it's all right. We'll figure something out.
Anything I can do to repay you.
We'll figure something out.
Thank you. You've always been such a good friend to David. And me.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you come over to the house tonight and we'll make this all okay.
Oh, I thought Beth said you were out of town.
Oh, yeah, Beth's going to her sister's for the weekend, but, hey, I'll be here. What'd you like for dinner tonight? I'll pick us up something, and I'll get us a bottle.
Ну, о чем речь?
Still drinking Irish Gold?
Oh, I mean, I shouldn't. I have to be up early tomorrow.
No. You come over and relax and have a drink with me. We'll make this okay. Don't you worry, darling. We'll figure this all out.
Тоже друга, блядь, называется. Уёбок.
We're close. Let's find just a bit more.
Чё тут?
Mom? June! Did we forget how to knock? Sorry. Jeez. Shut the door. Now, let's try that again.
Mom, may I please come in?
You may.
What are you doing?
Helping your father pack a suitcase.
What did you just stick in there?
None of your business. Did you finish doing your homework?
Yes. Mom, is Daddy joining the cult?
Of course not.
But this boss guy, Treglazov, he sounds like he's running a cult.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
Do not talk about our fearless leader that way.
Seriously, Dad?
Hey, listen to me, Junebug. I am not joining a cult. I admit this seems a little weird, but this is a great opportunity for our family. There's a lot of money in this job. It's private security. This is no different than when I went to work at JL National. You remember?
That was in Akron, Ohio. This is like halfway around the world.
Yeah, it's a little bit further, but we need the money. Don't worry. I don't care one bit about this guy's belief system, and neither should you. If this Treglazov turns out to be as crazy as he looks, I'll just leave. I'll turn around and come right home. I promise.
We should have enough to make this Prizrak disappear. Let's conjure a little journalistic magic. We're here to build a case against the Prizrak David Bowen. The full story, replete with scandalous quotes and damning photos. Select some audio or an image to get started.
Здесь необходимо растить основной текст статьи «Утренняя уколка». Соблюдать основополагающий принцип нашего уважаемого задания журналистика в утреннем. Если, соответственно, стандарт нашей гордой страны увлекать читателя. Провокационный материал, более того, должны воздержаться от фальшивого морализма. Ну
If
давай.
David didn't want his words used against him, he shouldn't have opened his big mouth in the first place.
I don't care one bit about this guy's belief system, and neither should you. If this Treglazov turns out to be as crazy as he looks, I'll just leave.
But this boss guy, Treglazov.
Well, I should warn you. This place I'm going, they have strict rules about contraband. Then I should have no problem.
You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as an adult.
Well, I should warn you. This place I'm...
In the newspaper biz, a story without pictures is a day without sunshine. Let's brighten up this article with a matching photo. The picture doesn't complement the soundbite well enough, I'm afraid.
Then I should have no problem smuggling him in. I don't care one bit about this guy.
This boss guy,
You could be really contagious, and it's worse if you get it as...
In the newspaper biz, a story without pictures is a day without sunshine. That's worthy of a Pulitzer right there. Let's send this story to print. Would you care to be credited for this scoop?
Получается, я его подставляю.
Credit given where credit's due. David Bowen will see your name atop this article, provided his eyes aren't swollen shut this time tomorrow.
Between you and me, I don't feel comfortable with this. Those poor people.
Да.
Don't be such a pill. We just take what we need and ignore their tales of hardship. At least I do. If you get off on every sordid detail, well, that's your problem. Now, we've got one more server to go. Let's get to the
Блин,
other
надо было
side
на
of
что-то
Terminus.
другое выбрать.
Taser in hand.
Over there.
Target neutralized. Let's see what he's got.
Есть что-то у него?
Nothing of interest.
Another call.
Indefinite radical adjustment to unenamored declination 7, 4, 3. All above the burning ledge.
Ну, без проблем вышли, слава богу.
I see water down there. It occurs to me I don't know how to swim.
Я тут к вам пришел, да? Да, вот так я вот сюда пришел.
Keep moving and stay out of trouble.
Okay, vent. There goes another good screwdriver. What's yours is mine.
Repeat transmission.
That's too much ground to cover. Let's see who's got him. I got something. It's a taser. I'll hold on to this.
Что там еще было?
Look, pepper spray. Let's see what he's carrying. That's too much ground to going into his pockets. Nice. Found a screwdriver.
Пока легко.
Good idea. My battery was getting low. That's more than I can carry.
Если у меня уже места не хватает. Почему только 3 хватит?
Welcome to my domain. What would you like?
У меня все есть уже. Соединилась.
Prizrak, he spotted me. Help!
I can't see.
He's not a threat for now. Let's go for the steel. I got something.
Resolve the bellwether issue.
Pepper spray here. Oh no, Prizrak. And he sees me.
Make preparations for the Alabaster Man.
We lost the girl.
Let me go.
My eyes.
Как меня тот увидел?
I'll be taking this. Heading to the vent. The screwdriver broke.
Welcome to my domain, Cap. Sorry to see you go.
I found some pepper spray. Good idea. My battery was running low.
Не понял, что тут такое за дверь такая.
Repeat transmission.
Let's see what he's got.
Last declination.
Got it.
Indefinite rest. Go south 1 degree.
We're here.
Splendid.
Еще раз обновились на 7+.
Edwin Chung hails from Shenzhen, China. Select that access point on the map. That would be it.
China. А, типа здесь отмечены все, кто это. Дойдем до перо.
要吃早饭吗？我不饿，我可以做粥。然后你应该出去走走，我会帮你清理好。不用了，我来清理吧。出去吧，出去走走。艾迪文，艾迪文，停一下，听我说。把笔放下来，只要1秒钟。抱歉，没事。
没事。
我不知道我应该要怎么做。我有点晕了。会这样的。我感觉地球引力拉不住我，轻飘飘的。
Какая нахуй сила
可以
притяжения?
飘出地球的感觉。我该怎么做点什么呀？要不然就要飘走了。
Охуеть.
You're off to a good start. Keep searching.
Я сейчас улечу.
Manifesto?
No, I'm good.
What? Do I have your attention? You seem distracted.
Not distracted. His. Oh, his. The manifesto.
That's what we're talking about. Had a chance to read it yet?
Some. It's controversial.
Come again?
It's good. It's controversial though.
Great ideas always are. You did well on your aptitude test.
The questions just made sense to me. What's the next step?
There's a boat in Victoria Harbor. Boat called Clara's Overcoat. It'll leave sharply at 9 o'clock in the morning, your time, so be sure to be early. You don't want to get left behind.
I'll be there.
Then I'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, and Mr. Tiong.
Edwin.
My employer and I want to tell you how deeply sorry we are for your recent loss. In our country, accidents like the one that befell your family don't happen. Ever.
Ну да, да.
Well done. What else?
Жестоко ведь.
总算安静了。
Случилось.
我喜欢这样。
Разбился.
我希望能更安静一点。你不
А, он
是那个
потерял
意思
жену и сына.
因为以前哭一整夜，哭得烦死了。你不是那个意思。哪有宝宝不哭的？电影不会像这样。我们也不知道是什么原因，可能是噩梦做着，那么被什么吓到了，吓到我老婆。她以前特别担心，不过我就是讨厌她。你还在惊吓中？那我半辈子都在惊吓中。那我不知道。我喜欢现在的安静，不过这个城市还不够安静。我想去别的地方。那你或许应该去吧。你或许连这个国家也不够安静，不像我们小时候那样。我比较喜欢以前这个国家，不像现在对人大喊大叫的。你就去让你快乐的地方吧，试上几个月。离开这个讨厌的国家以后，我再也不会回来了。艾迪温，嘘，拜托你小声点。
Вот он и уехал.
Aces. Keep looking.
这些是什么？他们只给我一个礼物。谁？就是他们嘛，玩蜕变的人。这有本书，《共和国》，他们给你寄了不少文件来。 你都读了吗？读了一部分。这儿还有些医疗表格，你还没有填完呢。他们填好的已经够多了。艾迪文，我没有在开玩笑。这些人做事非常仔细的，甚至仔细的过分了。你看看这个， 他们要你列出婴儿时期感染的每一种传染病，里面说你不这样做的话就是犯法。然后呢，这个表你填的不对，认真一点。艾迪文，你不了解这些人。你说话就像我妈。肺结核你怎么说？我当时10岁，得的是前腹非经核，这病不会传染的。那么非典型性肺炎呢？你有症状，你有一次病得很重。我不会告诉这些害怕新巨人儿我得过非典，谁会在意啊？那都是好几年前的事了。我现在好了，我不用每打个喷嚏或者喷着脚趾头要让这些人知道。乔治，你别那么夸张。
Да, вот я сейчас тебя на этом и повяжу.
We're nearly there. Anything else?
Что-то про это, по-моему, мало. Или столько же. Просто более быстрее все.
艾迪文，是我，我到了你这儿了。东西看起来挺不错的，只是金钱数快数了。抱歉。我想我浇的水太多了。老兄，你在哪儿啊？怎么老是收到你的留言？我偷玩了你一些电子游戏，我最想玩的那个找不着了，你知道哪个吗？我真不敢相信你玩偷变这么暴力的游戏。你看到那些禁玩项目的清单了？我真想和你知道怎么把它偷过来。不说了。我希望你找到你要的东西，然后快点回家。我今天可能一天都待在家里，空气质量指数又超过175了，街上大家又都戴上口罩。
Да, что-то у них там всем хуёво живется.
Perfect. You've dug up enough dirt. Let's add some water and make mud. If mudslinging is an art form, then this is our canvas. This should look familiar. Select either the text or image box to begin.
离开这个讨厌的国家以后，我再也不会回来了。
Those pretty words look awfully lonely sitting there by themselves. Choose a handsome image from the list. That cock won't fight. You'll need to choose a different photo for the quotation.
离开这个讨厌。
Those pretty words look awfully lonely sitting there by themselves. Choose a succinct and to the point. Want to publish it? Would you care to be credited for this scoop? Credit given where credit's
Такой бред,
due.
конечно.
The credit goes to you. It'll be your name Edwin Chung curses while he's wasting away in a metamorphosis prison. Ungrateful Prizrak Edwin Chung damns nation that welcomed him. What a bloody ingrate.
That wasn't any easier the second time around. Every ugly detail. I feel...
Да.
It's sick to my stomach.
Your after-the-fact moral piety is
Отвратительная, блядь, тварь эта.
You know a better way to kill a man without firing a shot? I'd love to hear it.
Repeat transmission.
Huh?
Engaging the subject.
Prizrak, they see me.
Ну убей его.
Let go.
What's going on?
for Roger. Owen's pledge.
Неужели?
Well done, both of you. Head to the door marked Control. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our first article now. Should have it up over the wire shortly.
These nasty little minds, affectionately called sleepyheads, can really interrupt Prizrak's patrol path. Something for the girl to keep.
Ой. Чё это?
Dear Headmaster, by the time you read this, I will have escaped. My mind is set on it. This place of yours is pure mathematical evil. You think that we're all ones and zeros, but we're not. And more of us every day are beginning to see through your lies about the outside. Once...
Не хочу это. Я понял, что это речь.
What is this? Your boyfriend's mixtape?
No, sir. It's a Zegger cassette. He addresses the pre-cals.
What do you mean?
The rant. Zegger, on the tape. He addresses Weep personally.
Who the hell is Weep?
I mean the 933W. Do you want to listen to it? It might be useful.
Personally, I'd rather listen to Murray talk than hear whatever's on that tape.
Yes, sir.
Just bag it up.
Weep didn't need any encouragement. He had it in his mind to escape this.
Who is it? Who is it? Hope? Hello? Is anyone there? What the... Who left this?
Zegger оставил. Ну, что там?
This is...
Манифестик ему свой оставил. Воу, меня из этого сюда перекинуло? Серьезно? Смешно.
Listen to me, Sullivan. I want you to reopen the case against 933W, the one who called himself Weep. And don't tell me again you got more important things to do. His little honeypot is wandering the halls as we speak. Catch the sparrow, and you'll coax the raven out of his nest. Provided the boys...
This may come in handy.
What do you got? Another quiet night.
Let's see what he's got on him. I got something.
No sign of the girl.
equip this sleep mine like any weapon in the girl's inventory. Press the set button to place it where she's standing. When a Prizrak walks over it,
What's yours is mine.
Так вот, значит, да? Это туда, к этому, да, опять? Здесь вроде больше ничего нет. Стоп.
You and the girl have reached a part of the facility even I have never seen. I've heard only whispered rumors and I hope to return shortly.
I'll look into this.
Citizens of Metamorphosis, this is Matty Sade with the Morning Bell Online Edition. Tonight's breaking news concerns one of our most elite Prizrak, a man entrusted to stand watch over us, to protect us at all costs. But now, this Prizrak...
Ну это понятно, в общем. О, светло. Уэмбли. Interesting.
Tonight's list? For your eyes only, sir. I see Mireille Prideaux's name is absent.
Sir, I have reason to believe the mentor has not been completely forthcoming with us.
You think she's dangerous?
I think she could harm the arrival, yes. In fact, I think those are her intentions.
I always anticipated a certain degree of pushback, if not outright sedition, but not from her. This one stings at the heart. Oh, I hate this music.
Да ты уёбок, ты все ненавидишь.
Means of control. But the arrival is not about strong-arm tactics. We'll leave that.
Can't believe you dragged me out of there. You see the look on his face? We might have a security breach. Someone just accessed both the Atlantic and Pacific server rooms. Okay, well, we'll just trace it. I did. It was Matty Sade's card. Morning Bell. Okay, she's allowed. Yeah, but why tonight? Eve of the arrival. Doesn't that seem weird to you? Well, after what he's preaching in there, I don't think anything's weird anymore.
I believe monopolies reign.
Huh? No sign of the girl.
Going in to pick his pockets. Nice.
Going after the suspect.
Блять, серьезно? Получается, когда меня поймали, мне все изъяли, да?
Good idea. We can recharge here. it's fast in here. We'll check his
Bridge rack
pockets.
checking in.
I got something.
Engaging the subject.
Sounds good.
Where's Rack? He spotted me. Let me go.
Блять.
Good idea. My battery was getting low.
We lost the subject.
Situation is clear.
The Zager cassette.
Все, пошли в жопу.
Did we make it through?
It would seem so. This concludes our tour for the evening. Did I mention you exit through the gift shop? Go to the door marked Sanctuary. My gift to you is the prompt arrest of Edwin Chung and David Bowen. You're welcome.
Вон Sanctuary. Не проблема, уже открыто.
I see the lynch mob still milling about down there.
I'm so sorry. I apologize for whatever I've accused.
Иди по титам, блин.
stuff. I'm sorry. Please. Just
That
send me
ain't
home.
apologizing.
I don't
It's
even
begging
know what I
forgiveness.
did.
You brought contagion to Metamorphosis. What about you? What do you have to say for yourself? Smart man. You could learn something from this man.
They could be here all night. Huh. I have an idea. Quinn, it's Matthew.
Miss Say, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Is this a bad time?
Not at all. Just had to step out of the confessional box.
Well, when you finish down there, come see me. I have some sins of my own I'd like to confess.
Yeah, I'll, give me a minute. What are we still doing here? Huh? Come on, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Get these two delinquents down to processing.
Яйца сразу зачесались, да?
You stay here. Man this post. There's still a pre-cal at large. You can't have it getting up to the garden.
Oh, I should have expected the changing of... The guard. Okay.
Going through there until
Okay,
the Prisrack
no
is out of the
problem.
way.
We'll just give this new Prisrack a dose of the same medicine. I'll scan his ID number, and the two of you head to the room marked Dissection 1. We'll surveil his private quarters, see if we can't find something incriminating in there.
I'm not going through there until that Prisrack is out of the way.
Ой, ж мозгоёбство какое. Это вроде это, да?
In the interest of time, we'll need... something...
Комикс какой-то.
Nope. AM library. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, just come on in, why don't you?
Can I borrow this?
What, my D4 comic? Hell no, I'm reading it.
You're not reading it right now. I'll trade you the sandwich.
That's a horrible trade. And get that out of my room. You smell mustard swill on the floor.
Fair enough. Hey, did you get that email from Derringer?
What email?
Check it out.
Derringer email. No, I don't see anything here.
Right on. I guess he didn't CC you. Anyway, I'll get out of your hair. Later.
Later. Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
Good find. You're old hat at this by now.
Hey, Mom, it's me. I don't know what time it is where you are, because I don't even know where I am. I'm calling you from the satellite phone Uncle Connor gave me. You were right. I should have listened to you. This whole thing, this place.
Ну, понятно.
That one could come in handy. What else?
Attention! At ease. Hello, young man. May I come in?
Yes, sir.
How are you finding your new surroundings?
Very accommodating, sir.
I see you have been outfitted with...
Keep digging.
All of these must be taken down. Especially this one.
Fabulous. Let's get to work. We'll have you to the surface in no time. This one should go quickly, as you're now well versed in the language of character assassination.
Да.
Prisrac attacked Mireille. Make me believe it was this one.
Oh, damn it. Took my comic.
I really hate that woman.
This image doesn't gel with that quote.
Блять, я
Let's
хотел
change one or
прослушать.
both elements and try again.
I just want to leave.
Very accommodating, sir.
I really hate that woman.
I just want to leave.
Frankly, I never liked Mireille, and I'm glad someone knocked her down a peg. But as they say, no good deed goes unpunished. Or in our case, unpublished. Mireille Prideaux's attacker called red-handed. Well, perhaps not red-handed, but soon enough anyway. Mireille Prideaux's attacker called red-handed. Well, perhaps not red-handed, but soon enough anyway. Head back to Sanctuary and grab a pair of front row seats. I'm calling this one into Derringer personally. Expect the arrest to go down any minute. Derringer will be here any second. Get in the vent and wait for the Prisrac to get dragged away kicking and screaming.
Так.
I understand, but it doesn't do us a whole lot of good now. Shut the siren off already. I can't hear myself think. Is everyone out to ruin me? Oh, you got to be kidding.
Вот, блин.
Walk.
Ох, блин. Малышка, не плачь.
That's your chance. Go!
Давай, давай, давай. Да. Дождь. Как она и просила. Мечтала.
Did you know? Did you know?
Сейчас что-то будет, да, запись? Да нет. Ну что-нибудь она скажет? Походу нет. Что за внимание? Ой, пойду поем. Перерыв, короче, сделаем.